Bema Boada de Bia Mekawa has said, Obia ni ho betimi a debate the greatness of Cristiano Ronaldo. But I am him fuchnie e bi de bia chi. Me say the moment you compare Cristiano Ronaldo to Lionel Messi, I will never accept it. Menti ase da. Because any match, a mismatch.
Oh, sir. No, ubetimi a compare. Just that all compare the back be better.
There be. Adiebu why you compare ye.
Manga so be chene.
Adiebu wa be ma boda you compare ye. So tell me chena say. Eye unte one person do sometimes nipa on. Ye wo kwan a nipa fa so do nipa. On say onyoma bebre. And adeba ko abo Cristiano Ronaldo pa ye. On say Cristiano Ronaldo the presence, the physicalities, uhuna, on say we are very nice. Until or attracting the powers idea no. But when it comes to the ability as a footballer, it's not close. And man, and one of the be I may say, so we be bas idea no ma, be my boy. And yen ne anay no match no mo boy you know. It has been there since among for statistics Ronaldo Messi debate no. It's not close.
That would be the hard spot. Or the message we have
abre
or say or come I've always hated Messi. Not for anything, but whenever he plays, it's like as if he's playing with children. The man in penasem no as or then in Colabi Diagro. But for this World Cup, I have loved him the more. What has for no what no be but what when your power higher what say move on to phone what
always hated Messi until I copy and yes I may downplay the achievement of Cristiano Ronaldo. No, I will never I will never do that. But what I'm trying to say is say you two your opportunity to sit behind microphone Rebecca say and any opportunity to watch these two footballers no. Me, I will never allow anybody to convince Ubia say Ronaldo is a better footballer than Messi. No. Any match.
That's it. What I say. I come more makani ebehende. Afi ni ebehe. Tijibo enko na. Daka kwa ba mo akwa ba wani so. Describe Tuchel in 2 sentences. Said Okano so no.
In 2 sentences. He may be the most
but because I think most there
it may be the most yes the most useless better that to describe it.
Useless
yeah
what is that? What is useless as it obi adene ahwie
yeah and the Indian one no that is the
most useless
coach I've ever seen in this modern era. Me who be that or me asim.
Na time wa mo ye na mo zo na be koji.
Oh some dey wow obi oni mi bia no social media and bia no say I've never trusted to hear. To be time na rumors by say Obama say United. Dem ya me say no, he is not a good coach. He has never been a very good coach. And you say why a good coach though? Onye a good coach da. And I say or dey Sir Pep Guardiola no Champions League now Pep and okay. Pep
how can you win the Champions League when you are not a good coach?
No, send there again it says only
good coach I go be Champions League. Na Champions na aboman.
Oh, lucky you said now you are na Tuchel so nye di Matthew.
And I'm just Tuchel won the league in Germany.
So person who Tuchel nya dia any manager who fails Abraham is a useless coach. Case close.
Na to go fail Abraham.
Yes, you pam say you know boss. Okwese Abraham team no.
Na ni mo ma ko ba Munich ya pam.
Omunya wonya de Abraham team no ko Germany na wanya de ne pam wa say wonya de. Now we've seen one company the same team we've seen one company is doing with it. Just okoye no. Okwese Abraham team no e ma omo bo around football. And I buy and said, no. This is what I didn't pay crowd.
General Tuchel Argentina share na Messi.
Oh, sir, it's a coaching.
Na Messi won say.
Oh, sir, to her.
Was the first time in an cabin? Can you okay? You know, my boys don't record.
Me say first half he was the worst player on the pitch. He lost
Messi.
15 balls only in the first half.
Messi.
Yes, he was the worst player on the pitch, and the rankings are there.
Okay. Confessing. Okay. Okay.
He lost 15 balls only in the first half, and the second half he won the man of the match in the last 50 minutes of the game. And he now to here brought him.
We have born a best player of Packers. Wasn't he was the worst?
Yes, first 45 minutes, not the worst player on the pitch. He only played 50 minutes of the game, and then not the man of the match. And that's one day you can't take it away from him. The 15 minutes. And
that was the most important point of
the game. You can't take it away from him. He did it.
Jibo, Yanko enough. We are not Zakaba.
Munchakino, who was Aquano.
I don't know, Yama. Hey, and now who bodyguard so. There's a Rodrigo de Paul.
Obey didn't come over World Cup with one check. And made them a catch or say history there is to me men ton connect that. Timmy Bibia me be history. Bibia me be Emma Boda history guide them. Bibia me be yeah, she World Cup yes in am catch or say. Ye bobe 2 matches we are after 2 matches no. Me ba be kire o man be ma bodo betimi age World Cup no. Yes, after 2 matches in am catch say Argentina will win the World Cup. Because science, you know, what they to the last country to win the World Cup and defend it, which air Brazil, Omoji 58 in Sweden, Ebeji 62 in Chile. Oko chikura kakra na okohwe 34 Italy 38 Italy. Ema boda nyoma sese kakra. Nti Argentina team na yenhwe omuye. Yes, at the point now man for what doubts about the Argentine team. But there be another catch or say there is one thing omuwa. So I said the SCP omokotare war no. Yet the several countries go they cannot survive. So when you say football, so to about with a lot of shocks. I'm say football any sporter. Among dear Tessie pa. Hardly in other sports too. You ever say in a whole tournament and a whole competition. You be not surprises by 10. But just imagine a football season. This will be a boy league season. The number of times you be smaller teams are near nyini. So mbeti me bibi. E shark for no. You season near 2020. Nti predicting football is very difficult. This is something about the Argentine team. Remember that it goes beyond tactics. And yet tactics and the two hair like wine and wine. There be. Say home ne fawa do two tactics in your judgment. You know better na hano because I will not discuss tactics. Because no man na ACC no e bro adwene ene ntiase so. You can discuss two girl tactics and we no ko you film. Why other games? I'm England are survival. And I'm the no tournament team. Yes, why other games am England are survival? Mexico. I know red card. Yes. Why other games am England are survival? Even in against Norway at the point. Nesu oklosu game no. It's an approach in the drew stage no or try to pack his defense. But enye de bia na bema bo da bo na ye bo a eye tactics edu ba bia de besi wo bo ni mo no tactics entimi. And that was what happened yesterday. Shadi bi. And we kasa about the mentality of the Argentine players. And one thing they say, this is a generational. Omaje 4 international trophies. Odi enyi final sim and in film. We they won against Italy. We new film Ebeka 3. 2 Copa America, 1 World Cup. So when follow Argentina team now, obi ka Argentina for nasema, you might even think ebia or Argentina for nasema na so a bias. But obia nkwohe ekwan omo fa so survival from their group. Our 2022 World Cup no. Ebebo the final against France. That Colomwani save na Emiliano Martinez here no. At every single point I bet discussing this Argentina national team. As had the NBA team no, you should be careful with this Argentine team. Because share so to young question kakrebi. Okay, Malaysia 97. Okay, Malaysia 97 under 20. Yeah. Okay, Omoji.
Malaysia
97.
Ghana were there. 97 was it Argentina or Brazil? And now Spain.
What's it?
What was it?
Argentina.
Yes. Yeah.
So, what kind of story of that Argentine under 20 team? Omoji Malaysia 97. What do you busa Ghana players na Mukobi? Even though you're in Argentina, Uruguay and EU free. Oliveira and Zaliata. Almost say when they had opportunity to Argentina team no the same hotel no. Omu team spiritually, omu ye fortify this Argentine team never as Malaysia under 20 team. And omu ye very superstitious. That team had Lionel Scaloni, Walter Andrano Samuel, and Pablo Ayama. Na it was Scaloni and Oye head coach. Walter Samuel and Scaloni, Omoye the deputy. Yes, sometimes ebefa, sometimes emfa. But udru period biya na bema bonda. What drew a srohona? A hona sanyo man utachi bibia na ye godo. She Argentina against Egypt. Yes, I know a man for underrated Egypt team no. How many times? And a bema bonda ebe show be 2-0. Naka how many minutes to end the game? Say less than 20 minutes. Anambwa. Yes. No, I bet 3 goals. Those moments ni your bad day. But so even on their bad day, Argentina found it to me finding means to win the game. Fakwa 2022, their game against Netherlands. Almost 2-0. Na Netherlands for the better money 2-2. Say you believe say momentum e football ma. Time and Netherlands for the team money 2-2 no. Momentum e shift to the side of the Netherlands. But still Argentina for recover. Won the game on penalties. Against France, almost 2. Na France at 2-2, no match 3-2. Na France at 3-3. Colomwani, na Melo Martinez save. Still no more penalties, no more winning. So when you pick such stories, any games no more bona, it tells you say a teamer to beat them. Remember that it takes a lot. Enough from one team show mo trasa. Say many Argentina bo masha omo. Eti enu na me gusu ameka say the mentality of the team. And there is a certain chemistry which teams na ba World Cup ni nyina no. Eye hardly say be maboda obehu ewo mumu. Ebi ni say this is a teamer because for this generation now. Dudu na no omo how great Maradona was o. But omo how great Lionel Messi is. And Dudu na no omo idol ne Lionel Messi. It's omo ba beti ase say ye cross players no. Ansa na ye be successful no. We need Lionel Messi. So the first thing to do for Lionel Messi is ye be kun ye homa no. Na ye kun ye homa na ono na be boy am ya successful. It's when you watch these players and no more first 11. Emiliano Martinez is a World Cup winner. Wajiko pa America mienu. Molina is a World Cup winner. Wajiko pa America mienu. Tagliafico is a World Cup winner. Wajiko pa America mienu. Lisandro Martinez, Christian Romero, same story. Paredes, McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez. Simeone ne kro ba na nsen no. Mizoto okura Copa America. Plus the substitutes of mobile game Rodrigo Di Paul, Nico Gonzalez, Lautaro Martinez, Nicolas Otamendi, Montiel. These are not stars. These are not stars, so but because of team chemistry. Look at what Omo achieved in their career. There are great Argentine players by individual quality. Players here Mabobo Mudi, Omo are better than them because Argentina team we I can once a bit. Roberto Ayala, I didn't know achieve with the Argentine team. One Sebastian Veron, I didn't know achieve with the Argentine national team. Pablo Ayama, Area Ortega, Gabriel Batistuta. Apart from 1993 Copa America, I didn't know more achieve Hernan Crespo. I didn't know more achieve with the Argentine national team. Say there is a superstar among us. The best for us to also achieve as players no, the two is to build a certain chemistry between here and it's our superstar. Then what do you know free experience? Here come process ni no. In the last 5 years, no national team and the was a Siswa Bema Boda are winning more international trophies than this Argentine team. It is Omun Kwaya Faso Jacob. They know how to suffer. Kwasha mo last Copa America no Colombia boy no. Kohati tia Colombia for do mo fem. At a point, Nelson Mubo game no with that line of Messi. Now the brain through wa, but say na o ka say Messi ni wa ombebre. A brain do we will have that discussion and maybe the reason why this Argentina national team will survive. Maybe they might not be ahead of other national team, but they will compete with the best. With that line of Messi. And no San they know how to play big games. Team here can once me. It's not easy to beat Brazil or Maracana. Or Magic Copa America or Maracana. That France team no more show mo 2022 World Cup no. It's not easy to beat that team or match or more. It's when it comes to big games, big moments, this Argentina national team is well prepared. Share every international tournament, Bema Boda, and your paper so kasa. These are the factors you need: mentality, chemistry, experience. Before and what me achieve, and this is what the Argentine national team is representing. It's the Enra. This is how they approach the game. Omonim say England for naturally before Oma Fakakra. Ti start game no. You know munko ni buga. Omoko ba ko mienu mi enso mu say ref ni maka don say afa. To mo start so mo frustrate England for no. Say eba game control mo bi anka na da na yonko. England intimi control game better than Argentina da. NC see you can see your profile players. You profile Argentina midfielders. You get game control from the midfield. You profile Argentina midfielders. A profile England midfielders. More beyond convinced so say Thomas Tuchel for 90 minutes. See be control game waiting standing toe to toe with the Argentina. It's not true. Omoni the only national team at this World Cup. Omu game to omu pace. Bono. A typical old school football. They don't run with the ball. Almost slow the pace of the game. And don't be making sure say Bema, on be more running. It's at a point, Nukwe woman say, the English players based on baby and Mumi in FIBA. England, abo Norway. Argentina, abo a game against Switzerland. And these were games that a stretchy or Mumi. It's a game, Yama England for running. At a point they will be tired. Time England for Kokoshe goal. Argentina and an attack. And England winning ball in the second half. Before England never show me first goal. The game was all Argentina. And because England for no fast players, quick transition, clearance from Otamendi, then England for picking the second ball. Across into the 6-yard box of the Argentines and Anthony Gordon share. A moment the Argentines were in control of the game and Abema Boda and this idea and Ebaye. Then from then and Omu raise it to their A game. Thomas Tuchel not to bench no. He knows what the Argentine national team on their day. A similar to Enradian, a similar to what the game Omoboy against Croatia. Someone fought out 2 more against Netherlands. Omoni Croatia in the semi-final was their best game at the World Cup 2022. Omo reduced Croatia to nothing. Sana no game so too. England were even lucky say scoreline here 2-1. Check the number of balls a ball go post. Check it. Aside England goal, how many times in England threatening omu goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez? It's no quick woman say. Said the Argentina national team process no my phone. Meaning say be at a point England for Nabema they will reach there. But this is a national team. It moves beyond tactics.
Okay.
And it's annual man.
Right.
It's well built to compete at any level. And then they have Lionel Messi, the greatest in the game. The greatest in the game. And I said the OC can. I'm baby I'm a hair born. Don't be brave for the more room so. I didn't see there. Yeah, near Kai. That is Lionel Messi. Makase, he is the only footballer. And it's difficult to pick one portion of his game to describe him. Untimi kase Lionel Messi made the goals nkwa na ejeje no. What he did yesterday, 2 goals na Argentina shared, 1 shebio. But he was the star man. A few times Argentina struggle to control games. He becomes their 5th man in midfield. No asabeji bo no control game more. When they want a player to reduce numbers, say they be on create space. And no asabe Lionel Messi ejuma. Today be amekase. Yes, we have watched players, but me dear, me one footballer. The influence of Lionel Messi as a footballer and the qualities of one will be as so. Yes, I have watched great players, but omunina obi ani wa o mai de Lionel Messi de mai. Eti enu anyoma mienu ne ehu ye. Be ma boda.
Black, already enquire.
Say there, we say we be a contender for Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or America for can.
Adai se Ballon d'Or ni Billy Ghana league na kan Malawi ne
Oto Ballon d'Or America for can.
Me say if
MLS for Ballon d'Or.
Argentina win World Cup now. Argentina win World Cup now. The story is seen the World Cup here.
MLS ni bia win Ballon d'Or.
Because World Cup ni there.
And Saudi Arabia for.
World Cup ni dey enwie.
Football league we ya dey.
World Cup ni enwie. Be ma boda. But already we play of the tournament. He doesn't need the final. Lionel Messi will play of the tournament in a way.
Sir.
He doesn't need the final.
Sir.
He doesn't need the final. Oh, Nasa World Cup no be. From what you have watched, say England for bear, you John Terry when one more say that was John Terry. Omo Kasei. Bema Boda. Omo di Jude Bellingham ne Hurricane Bay. And no levels. I said there is difference between a star and a superstar.
Boy, it's not recited out.
Wow.
Oh, so don't tell him. Bellingham is my friend. I'm from Ghana. Do video for me.
Do video for me. Some of them mentioned that you were and soon the star any superstar. Hurricane any Jude Bellingham momo stars. But Lionel Messi is a superstar.
So Messi play of this tournament.
Oh,
we are Mebusana.
There's a one out of one.
It's a road
they do difficult moment, you know. They do difficult moment, you know. Everything around the Argentina national team was him.
Okay.
So to the mention I say. Enti you better change me ya do makwesiada. Makacho say records say offer the records around the World Cup. Anyhow BG World Cup will defend there. About 96% of it if favor Argentina national team win.
Okay.
96%.
4 penna commerce play.
4 na ebia you betin aka 4 no ebia a time we BBC eno na make chess say Argentina in their history omo lose semi final game of World Cup that. David omo lose semi final game at the World Cup that. It means ofu say easy.
Anyway.
Nti enra
Afra brand TB Haruna AC Milan ni dey no. Okay. Time please tell Jibo that he can't see Messi and Ronaldo is a mismatch. That's a harsh word.
It's a mismatch.
And he should withdraw it. Even though Messi is better than Ronaldo. But it's not a mismatch. It's
a mismatch.
Haruna AC Milan.
It's a mismatch.
Haruna.
Messi no tenasa so.
Those two players no. At the point in time we na ebo at their highest level. And there be Ronaldo had how many what best? Is it 4, 3, 5? A 5 times no J, you know, no Messi.
No player and not contract at first I got not Messi so ball at the highest level.
Mismatch.
So Obi already cause
Messi said it yesterday after the game that whatever happens on Sunday, he is satisfied.
Yes.
With what the team has achieved this World Cup, either they win the trophy or not. He is incomparable, the greatest player to ever play the game. He's putting pressure on Spain. It's what I psychologist.
You been a player at the age of 39. I was the biggest stage when it comes to football. Our Bobo to say the Messi de Mai.
Okay, I like to see. Akraba.
So
on say you kasa no my no be I do kasa me ju twampo bia. Empeka setia kasa ntwi kwasem.
this is
Siasia. Me echi leader.
This is not fair.
But before I go over to us now. When you call from one of my seniors, I want to tell you I'm respecting you so much. You're finished your work. Now, I say, Uncle Bettina, to describe to say, the useless coaching, Uncle Tristan.
Also, the most
as the most because I'm a new. Because we went by Hungria. Senior Chinoboa.
Me analysis new na except for
senior Chinoboa senior Chinoboa hu na dey tia no
senior magia to but say ma me analysis
now whether he's not useless or this senior Chinoboa
senior o dey ma
senior no wa train ya we
senior me sira wo Jojo bona ye share no to make analysis and make it look like say England in the game, you know. Now one team were better, say Argentina were better than them. Until Maka, and I repeat it, until England score that first goal, no, there was nothing in the game and Argentina any better than England. As at that point, no money was shot on target. Facts of the game, no Biambo shot on target. It wasn't like say na Argentina dey or no I threaten England and England ain't been threaten Argentina. None of them have created any decent chance. None of them have been played a shot and keep a channel before England first goal. Fact of the matter. 2. Now England mom expected goals umponam then was Argentina 0.5 and Argentina there 0.2 before that goal. England scored that goal. Before that time, England have done better than Argentina. Now, let's come to final passes in the final. Passes in the final third of the fourth. Now, England are attempting 55. Pass to the final half at the third of Argentina first pool. And then 43 were successful. Argentina have attempted only 46. And I'm 34 are successful. So before the goal, no, nobody should create an impression say Argentina were better. These are the facts of the game that I'm presenting. Argentina were not better. England were better in terms of in attacking and of football. England were better. Then they scored the first goal. And I deserve to score the first goal. I share first goal. In football, Silas Ferguson's famous quote said the best way to defend is to keep attacking. And Nancy Spanish for no, I barely define it. Said the best way to defend is to what? Keep the ball. And these two are all true in terms of if you want to defend and defend very well. Mam go to teams are almost defending when they are leading. No, Muslim for aya almost tired from the 80th minute of Afcon when he says after the game no made close no from the 80th and I say 85th minute Afcon and I say extra time no close game no. But the reason why everybody is mentioning to her D and there and they say it has never happened in world of football where a league gamer Burnley ne Arsenal Burnley ne Man City airborne by mistake be or many early goal be na and they are forced to defend because Omoba against a better team than them. Based on these numbers, Argentina were not better than England. Number 1, 2, player to player, Argentina are not better than England. Like I say, it's me first goal. As at 50-something minutes, I'm going to defend. About what kind of coach would do such elementary kind of things in semi-final of a World Cup? See, yo, 1, Argentina are not better than England. Or to argue on here before the goal now, no. 2, player to player, I won't see England for no. Where the answer is, I did not 2 years, no. And I'm kind of Burnley. And I Sheffield United being able against Man City be. And when you lucky goal, or see, hey, yeah, they go defend it. But I knew when England is playing against Argentina, when in terms of quality, you are par. I'm on say, oh, born a bonus, you are better than them. There's some me at the same. Who shall go around 50-something minutes? From that moment, he went and started defending. Then, on the 72nd minute, I know he attacker. At the concert, able to play 5 center backs as a 5 back at the back. Oh yeah, no. Time na Argentina be first goal no. No or 6 national defenders plus a DM, making it 7 players with defensive mindset on the field of play before Argentina scored the first goal. Asama am to analyze obi here and say Spain were against France. When Spain scored a goal, the best way to defend is by also trying to keep the ball. Argument obi here say England with the players they can keep the ball. Say England Argentina midfielders they are not ball controllers. At least they proven in this World Cup say they are not ball controllers. They only come to the game. Games about boy ye can once and ye can say no munya de nyaro. Games opponent no echo back. Uja omo sa time ready am because omo very good attackers. So uja omo sa moment na they will punish you because of how good the attackers are. But say what's the yendram bone nyam they are not controllers. They can't control games in the middle than a grade 8 teams. Because some of us know Enzo, McAllister, Paredes, whoever comes the polo, they are not game controllers. They are just workaholic and they pass very well. But among control games. And as I can say, well, Scaloni was making attacking substitution to Bukayo Saka. To me person be my one reason why I say why a semi-final game at the World Cup is Saka on 1 minute in pool. So then this coach we should say he sit here and entertain him. Say Bukayo Saka, the best in terms of attackers in now when they say he's the best among all of them. Yet they say yes, okay, World Cup with a little problem, but he's fit. Now you see England bought a semi-final game. About 90 plus 9 minutes. Saka 9 anchor 1 ball in the semi-final game. So this coach Messi continued his job. Saka 1 minute in pole. Rashford amu now bencher at least time na Argentina attack no. Players Saka je ni ma Argentina team benim. Because they know the quality of Saka out the park and so no. Rashford they know about to not man. But he decided to say, oh, we don't now could go actually. Then invite pressure. And go and wait Cape Verde, Egypt, and Switzerland. Switzerland, they were better until record. Actually, any Argentina. It's as some of can say to her disappointed England. The reason why they appointed here and they say England a tournament stage we no once the coaches ni na e could do stage we na they make decisions decisions and they brought to her say nka stage we dey nko hu bi da nto no betumi make a bold decisions on fear anything but how no ko no say English coach na on mo ko stage we na because side to here no e bin si da and what could you film at this stage? Yes, you give credit to Argentina for that power, no? Messi. power no in the 15 minutes.
Credit to Messi.
But I would say only one thing I've like about this World Cup. I set it to me my season start here. Now players be over young there must be between come in terms of omo type of assist. And you know of course certain players be here be na you say oh a cross we dey anya assist bia. Oh, we know how people try to discredit Bruno Fernandes assist now make it last season. See baby cross or crossing obi premier
obi football. See football take on defenders. Run with the ball. Create his own space. No cross. So it's different from say Abama Yemuntu.
First goal, right? But assist, yes.
What's so special about the first goal?
We are describing the second goal.
The second goal,
which was a ball corner.
Yeah.
And okay, to give the ball back.
No, the second goal there.
Someone the man is special.
But the first goal, yeah.
You see why you are struggling to accept that the guy is a genius. No. Nipa bebre no. Nipa bebre no e kire o man. Me too much for kaka. Man we are. Man we are. Say you are supposed to be analyst. Of course, man we are mo the Messi who ibi amon pam ngofo because ade na mo ye me too much for. Say na ma shata ade ade kro.
Someone sit down na.
Atade ade kro.
Someone sit down.
Na mo dey be kaka. Second goal was Messi.
Of course, that one no argument about it.
It do the Bruno dey be compare.
The first goal.
Me say
what is assist way? You don't you analyze this assist. First goal. Just ujan chama pa jama. No abo shot ashe.
Hey, no be an say the two nipa na.
Me I like
him. I know you have to see the space. San Waka say jina ye place it. Okay, we are not
there was one game where Bruno free kick intelligently and Piama amount last season. It was a game no. Intelligently Bruno
Piama be
intelligently original free kick no. And only space no. No Piama amount Boshe. Them I say they discredited it.
One discredited it.
What they say next season. I set it to for next season. I'm not told. Yeah, can win in a channel. A chedim ba. You call 14 teams a car 4. Now there was history beyond all the teams. History never say never compare and history beyond against no. One. Now a Ballon d'Or, current Ballon d'Or win a bien noir. Why do you walk up with that? No mind. I could walk up with that.
Me
set it to
negative history.
Me set it to for the final.
Eh, most of the mo go boss be am ya go. Is mo ko baby ade ato. Most of ko. Me start it tournament. Baby amako bi ya ato.
Me support to be. Yeah. Walk up abakosam say Ballon d'Or.
So e bozo mu hiam.
Ballon d'Or win e bien no a ne man akwaji walk up ne da. That is number 1. And France Kofi.
The current Ballon d'Or
win a bien no
reigning
Ballon d'Or win a bien no a. Obetimi akọ.
Nigeria na Ballon d'Or na.
Dembele. Obetimi akọ. Ye bo wi a na ha akọ Ballon d'Or. But if you are reigning Ballon d'Or winner, o mind you walk up that. That is number 1.
And the safety is to
and some ona me something. We are alternative. Obati ase nyina. And you wie no. 2 years dey no so ba mu say no foreign bia na age. Coach bia na age work up ama o man bia da. 2 years so
third one
say
Messi.
Yes, starting World Cup.
Messi history.
No FIFA number 1 team bia and then ne man atosa kwaji World Cup na da.
France na.
Yeah, come World Cup team me. Me say yeah, best start it. That be Argentina were the number 1
FIFA ranking.
Just check it. Just check it.
Yeah,
in the France take over. Ebacho. Where the am to we phone ko taw.
Dem hu ye na.
O dey you man be see ya. Eti the World Cup history ni say yeah, ko World Cup na. FIFA World Ranking. The number 1 team has never won the World Cup. When FIFA ranking started in 1992. eti ufa
before 1992 abo how many World Cups?
Odi e also ko fabra me mama from 1992 eti 94 Germany were FIFA's best team. Brazil won the World Cup. 98 Brazil was FIFA's best team. France won the World Cup. 2002 France was FIFA's best team. Brazil won the World Cup. 2006 Brazil FIFA's best team. Italy won the World Cup. 2010 Brazil FIFA's best team. Spain won it. 2014 Spain FIFA's best team. Germany won it. 2018 Germany FIFA's best team. France won it. 2022 Brazil FIFA's best team. Argentina won it. Eti abakwasem no ebi ensida.
Abakwasem we dey. Ti month na say FIFA rank go me no. How many times in a year?
So what about you?
Me buy am here because me here no. France na na o me hu time am go Argentina.
David, yeah, best start. Argentina were the number 1 ranked team before
the number 1 spot with 1907.40 points.
No.
Say June asem no ka. But me na France.
But say June, ina sa just work up June.
Ajeni.
Asa
you too enra
history what can start in 1930 ya Zambia before 92 history
o ta no a share common as Mecca Argentina ebe England film na football no is more than tactical aspect. There is astronomy, there is numerology, there is spirituality, all part of the game. And I think the issue of no foreign coach at the country BJ World Cup no chartness out on because we had 4 na course seminar. Now the only coach or foreigner from country or the Omobano was Thomas Tuchel, and then we're Tutiano, where Argentina qualified. Now, born in Mame, the start of the game, fine margins and key details. But this Argentine team, the sort of passion, chemistry, togetherness, any understanding normally Bobon. It is not surprising, so far in the tournament, after the 78th minute, Argentina has been coming back massively. This is how they sing their national anthem. What they send you almost started on national anthem. On change the players, pa. To say first you go school near tea canteen, see car can boom say ye the bow and change ye ya the aqua you could say you know. Yes, Friday beer.
Go school.
So to Friday.
We are that back.
There now, how they even come to the field, how they prepare themselves, is one major asset of this Argentine team. Just look at them. These are some of the matches, and that alone is something massive. Away from that, so we have tournament now. Say after the 78th minute, 75th minute, almost 11 goals, and for a team to have a rhythm of set comeback, it should tell you say it is difficult to break them down and destroy them, and it also tell you say they have a deep squad where the players from the bench, Ubeka Lisandro Martinez or Pincha. Don't just look at that. They are bullies, they are aggressive. But about the physical aspect of now, born in Mame, Enzo Fernandez and the Netherlands. Now, starting talking about the technical ability. That's the physical ability. This is in the last World Cup 2022. But to me, so hard. Why have Bobeka say Enra? That Bobeka say Enra. Messi takes the ball on the wings. 2 players close down Messi. It creates space for Enzo Fernandez. Then he shoots and a Kobo pool. This was the last World Cup.
I'm say easy passing.
Now, Menra Enzo Fernandez first goal near Hardy, and even the graphics. A similar pattern. Messi takes the ball. Now the English players try to drop close to him, creating space again for Enzo. Then he shoots ball na kotonet. The first one was against Netherlands in 2000. 2022. Debbie. And this was yesterday. Now, so for a player consistently say, Obenya no a boss shot to about pool. Now the next 4 years, what's about to attend? We are underestimating their technical ability. Born or winning ball. And I'm in your mouth for that makes them super. The spirit, the passion, the aggressiveness, alongside the technical abilities. And then I'm so to me say, so I have vet born now. Such chip now, Lisandro Martinez, chip for the quarter Messi. So defenders do what saying, and a bit me a boss our person to Lionel Messi. Now let's go to the second goal. So when you go now, took out to some extent, we'll come and talk about in decision. But now the position of Lisandro Martinez within that space, Sir Lautaro Martinez, within that space, and then you to check the positioning. Boys now when you be our height or England the Chiron or be our height channel. Or when you our height channel.
And then the China a city defender and Debbie.
My gay one and
Stones Stones in American.
He find himself. We come and talk about the pass.
Ben will be a drop as a head.
The Baba can pass and ask him. To this pass no.
Or don't require any more than Ben or a line anymore.
But to check the position of Martinez.
And how a ball of size you could see in it.
You come to Messi. Messi the end day. This picture, it will be a historic picture.
England for near 7.
This picture.
Argentina for near 3.
Plus the goalkeeper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
For goalkeeper and count.
You can count 8. We will do 3.
Yes.
3 about 8.
Go to check Martinez.
Your passing also count.
I'm saying about your passing also. But we'll to hear Martinez. The height. Check his movement around the box. So born in Sanko Baka Krama on start or starting on a place me nuntem. Then he draw away from them. He was in between the two players. That was earlier on. And Salomon Yomore cycling of the ball. Then he moved away. And Obejina defender Nechi. Where Obetimianya some space in a game, almost 10 English players or penalty box. That's the quality of this Argentine team. Now let's talk about the man himself, Lionel Messi. No to Enzo Fernandez shot no boy. You might just think say, oh, maybe a Messi my simple pass, which to some extent is understandable. But the fear factor of Lionel Messi in the creative space, my Enzo Fernandez. So I have born now. Time I born, air Messi one. Elliot Anderson. Nanka baby Ojan Kobetinya Ben Enzo Fernandez. O muvui. Ebe can Spencer so that they can have 2 players to stop Lionel Messi. So just that. Also or drifted by Finfio. Now Obetinya Ben kakra. The pass come back, he moved towards the Messi direction. In the end, the creative space now Edma Enzo Fernandez. So just the presence of Messi and the potential threat destabilizes the game plan of other coaches and even other players, forcing the players on your mobile to have that ample time to do their own thing. It's just the Messi pass, but the psychological aspect of the build-up was that Messi captured attention in and therefore that attention, Emma England for now proper marking of other players, and that is what led to Enzo Fernandez with that space and the goal. Now so to check his assist. Now born na airborne. Argentina players no anymore, you know, be anyone him go search Messi. But so to the amount for Messi abaso ne say. Cross nanka say. But he understands his role at every given time. And it looks like role bi obekwa akobo biano. Oye no aye ni. And that is strange. And your players be bring na there was ade no. We can watch other players, even Hurricane. Because Hurricane to me distribute any ade. Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe. But we told how many times near ball na France go na bo say Mbappe ba be da wing so be aba striker for Frabentino, Baba be jam mama. Messi now moved to the wings. Now, by moving to the wings, the idea say, or why didn't park in so? Because when him send 10 or no jana, or the coast you cross or the bus you cutting in. So by default, you are adding more players on the wings, leaving spaces where the central position. These are all tactical details of the game, and it evolved around one man in Lionel Messi. Scaloni changes in the super air, Juma. Rodrigo the poor mobile to calmness, no the bear, no. Ebe settle things for a year, the Argentine team. Why I tip them for the final? They have the experience, they have the mentality, and they have the star man, and that is enough for them. But who Spanish team no so more control, but I think say this Argentine team comes with a different thing. But anytime they World Cup no, you back up ball a year no for honey Asia no. No Sleana in Kofu outside Europeana, South America for the edge.
Okay,
and chatting us out to be.
Why you are going for Argentina?
Tuchel,
thank you.
No to no say amount for Bonechi. Aston Wenger can be in one game out. Lose 5-1. After I think Uncle Chamberlain did red card, and Aston Wenger was like, "Yeah, Bobo, yeah, now we discuss here." Say, in Tuchel's mind, he wanted to conserve and protect the 1-0. But I dear about Tuchel, you free money, say. Now, to prevent Argentina from coming full force, no here anymore for one beer. Almost what that threat that will force Scaloni to leave some players behind. Because I will check it goes here to 2 years now. Almost all the 10 English players plus the goalkeeper I want more penalty box, which is dangerous against an Argentine team where goal distribution to me through McAllister him go say Rodrigo the poor bet me a show, Enzo Fernandez bet me a show, Messi bet me a show, Lautaro bet me a show. If it's a team as a goal channel ni nipa be me be and I will lock you on they are fine. But we see the midfielders around this Argentine team producing with goals, and even in set pieces. Christian Romero bet me be pim to attempt. Lisandro Martinez bet me be. So why do you do that? Your Martinez against Quebec. Corner eba on no defender no. Where the technique or the pin ball no to corner more. So by default, you need to limit some of their players. Okay. I think Tuchel making mistake. Argentina wins, Spain second, France third, England fourth. And now come fast to lose, you know. Obesa could lose to France.
Okay. Captain na the SRC ofina said the medical can open be electricity bills house. How be more majuma money fee near there, and then the solar now, but the new way to go is solar. Na no one said the solar panels yaba. Technology near kakrebi. The panels he mount. The mount solar inverters or lithium batteries. Complete solar power systems, residential solar solutions, and a commercial solar solutions. So, a hen now pen will be one jumem bills no dorsum. The bad frost rod the panels neguo. Commercial solar system installation in a yebi. Can in a born was but nedie translate solar for us some and never call a lot of the filling stations a war organ and near solar no Zuko Kotoka International Airport ayen the whole airport translate for this solar no go ho enti o pe panels no convert ka to me ga se me check kwan a efa so solar no ye adwuma many nti me but solar panels no convert into sunlight. Okay, convert sunlight into electricity. Now fe inverter no so convert electricity into the usable power. Now, converted power is supplied to your home. Excess power is sent to the grid and credited to you. Which means you need to be the beer negina so bill be new. Now call baby 0242 438 746 0242 438 746. Not translate solar formula and may exercise now more blue fear. And 0256 040838 0256 040838 numbers ndos na make and bia me ma mienu dim common nchechu mu ana be call www.translitesolar.com www.translitesolar.com ebo no form start just ya de obi abetima yebi na fa solar bra ofie kate ye ofie no
ya mzo to ya ba fie em say world cup ya cha Sunday ye be wi a ye say ba concentration by league no and the course
any amana ne league no
any amana say the leagues no including amana ne de no nti na
ya de say nyan start here
o say September
okay Ghana league no
September they do no a player transfer and registration and that stuff no
Europe for next week
pre-season no
next week no do na ni 2 weeks
almost August na almost pre-season ya dey
say England some ball community shield na and almost start pre-season matches no
yeah
by the last week of July be so start no 1st August
okay
we ya na obu a national team amana ni ade a
says I want
ba final be face reality team ni ade a rest abe hobi
okay so community shield starts now is in action right aye
so the next from the aba baba is and the by say Saliba or surgery to be between 4 and 5 months
okay okay
back surgery
too bad very good player
November after December
too bad too
so on pebishim
before me proceed no wa down for agado aminu no say engineer Osetutu
as so you're an engineer
engineer yes so engineer ECG big time engineer okay yes obojuma pa engineer Osetutu that be big top okay you've heard of sport engineer come to deal with him yes electricity company of Ghana from the wife Belinda Osetutu if you find mother and nkoda no nkoda ne nan nti nkoda ne nya no ma me na aka bo
standing mother
ana me me na me company yare have you the man on today
okay yango agara do abruchi no wa nkobida wa nya so be court ze odie no yemra fi after
you do am info konya na me she no na go fa enfie enka enfie ho jina bet ma bibia
engineer dey say
jina bet ma bibia
engineer say we so any protocol no
engineer bet ma bibia on
dey
yeah engineer we to what you
na probation no protocol na commentary no
oh wa bibia ya can be behind the scene man wajatum
ade na say ni problem ya o ye do
so we are no person o ye
wa go close no
so after Chairman Solo visited Brownful region no e buy no so the response is that the Brownful chairman resigns
link
definitely but to any clear because I try to get into it but I'm not getting any concrete at there but a link it will definitely have a link. First of all chairman no statement no was say in a resignation letter dated 15 July 2026 and addressed to the regional secretary of Brownful, Suleiman has cited personal issues and circumstances requiring his full attention as the reason behind his decision to step down. One pour out, one out. But what I know is that Chairman Fuzi from the word go, not only the supporter of Chairman Solo. That one is there. Maybe the course or course share comment be maybe a course
because you feel me can about say example say Chairman Fuzi in a time of swan cite example
he never said on the okase under his watch no won't allow any regional chairman say the time of swan or because it has been the norm especially Greater Accra a course na man for na kwame watran wache ese okọ to aba and on freezer he was over pumped by then executives no now no person say NCBM and of boss say for example Brown no want chairman Fuzi say otiwe say the time so a on transfer Emma one day kra no and so on back to aba me just think we bad me just think some way as man and get bad but whatever been the case so to what I know is from the word go he has never been the supporter of Chairman Solo. And all man almost fight for that edina by no the global seminar. Not Chairman Food or a strong room. And maybe there's that bad blood be.
Okay.
And then names or no is there the questions or trawa a be and na on ye matisse or yes sabotage be air coso and na and I stated that so young lady be causing your probi feather near pay information no the problem panel there ba na yama yeah members no ati Mitoto house of goalkeeper chairman was not chatting
no I'm so many kasa and na kasa and when I resign
I say the self letter
I said the letter
for the aba
that's all you head of the letter no fantastic
oh that's fine chairman Fuji
the resignation is got nothing to do with Shemasulu
and so na
I own one executives or say ofu say the executives ni be sabotage no
okay
nti se sa no mo beye dia e no beja adwuma nato
okay no ma yo ma de
ana otwen ya
ma Shemasulu na kasa
ana Shemasulu na
no so ki watie no
na nsem asisi but before Shemasulu be ko ho no on say engagements omunya with Shemasulu ni date o mo fix se Shemasulu be ba no no se na executive Shemasulu ba na Shemasulu ani no mo ko ka se date ne kura no be mu kura na enya we na so magu ne ma
okay
got nothing to do
okay Fuji so ya on your consultations more say o executives because o munya we they say probably he might have taken a decision no munya we into no so we are not so have ho
this is what Jatuma was Santana we is going to work with the same executives you
we number before them wadwene ko to ko hunza
and then we feel that Shemasulu move another step to over try so be set one in executives no tem because where there there's emna sipo show what the one na kasa na no Jatumu but the executives no so e dey adwene anyone also chairman how is he going to meet them adwene ben so I think some years move no we so betimi aboa na edibibia
but adeba could be to add say leaders here am criticism so one more mama ne na say omukase one more mama ne so ditum so obi a we dey say ni say
oversight we na
ba so na mbegu manu ma say ne maja amunye
okay so 20 no so baba
obi a wa ya de
eno ne ka Solomon Agbasi asem so tu
wa uchum so to Asante region chairman
on Sunday
chumpe
eno no dey say
na mo mto aba na che nya na anu ya
nsa Alex obepe eno nya enti chum
da bi mo mto aba se nche
the whole thing is a chumbe pa bibiansie
Alex is giving us information bibiansie say
o say nsemo ba na za nsemo ho ti o
bibi na be ma chuma ka se mepe
chum so what our system no match the servers and the kotoko and what do baby obet ma be contest for
now I don't know my happen over and
the time ni
one next schedule any time
I know two minute the time ni so so what are you
o tu mo jina ba bia meta na chi
okay
say for abuja say na beto
akotala yo
never abuja so na beto
who to be
na wonu miska mi tu abusu bia who tu abi
me register
who na mi anu kra ne nka so na ko be mo ja
no minim say who to be
bisika ni
am say circuit for ba say mi say so my say
ma tua yeti na no komti
ora so tua
me ne ye gba moti
so to
Agbasi story bia
Agbasi akosia Togbe afede any house of folk board now I'm so to they not open that assurance no in the way Togbe ediamano in the way so to all the among frontier say wa Agbasi other so your player nanka office ba ade nanka won so nanka so we consider for oko na slage so oko champagne for so for time na opra no who so be kai Agbasi story no at the verge of house of folk be sign no kobo afichirebo anu pray edo pray no at that time when so to na akoyo no nko a house of folk stood for him not necessarily
next year August and on the regional election
very good
okay
house of folk stood for him and so to omo epic no ama Agbasi ewo ho free so we too grateful we so grateful to house of folk club no so to two things. This is a goalkeeper. Kakra onya ko beda last year premier no. No national team call up. Even though the finalist now on can but he was part of the team at the US. But if he say over years he needs to be active in the post at any point in time. And offers ever. So why don't I meet the house of folk? Once I'm grateful to them, but I cannot get up and move say sorry I'm call. And the contract situation so don't say on the house of folk in the sign 3 years on sign almost 3 years 3 years on the sign you know time on mo register no and the house of folk that ban buy and we use the amateur status no dey register no but agbesi even though you are registered as amateur but or receive all the salary agreement or no house of work here no from the word go no I know the man no and even though he did not register as a full-timer there but he's enjoying that and they could do salary here ebi agana ni bi to I don't know call house of work ebi asare ho but the boy is being grateful to house of work he's met them I want to say so to the next step no he register because house of work are sure no say one they're looking for a club once a club catches they're looking for clients will be able for Asari to leave the moment Asari call ya no because to first choice position no Agustin will be playing home he becomes because that small boy no he understands the or time when anymore over to me abba so house of work supporters so then mediama
finally
mediama and Salim this is the mediama team to one of the problem why our teams ever call Africa now you call na ebia group agent team ko na abana but you cannot begrudge them no your very best would go compete just at the time I be call ari aton
the baby out everywhere in this world everywhere
as I'm kind they need money untimi nkasa de no monton but in football wise it's like say o the dagger ama o down o time for some fast track
eya mo se o ma ton ya o no mo ne ton teams come calling and they are big teams there are teams in Spain, Germany, England or more big boys but we ba so open and said we are na dey chain o dey no
what's the teams
you know how much Sudan for be some the ma
teams real estate
by eventually
because Manchester City is a golden prison. Sometimes don't say they are going to resist.
Liverpool said they needed Isaac. Baby and son of Sutan.
On say Isaac the or Newcastle. What are they? Oh, in the Champions League, Liverpool in Newcastle, Gabon.
Na Sudan for
Hila no me can Ghana also from England no I'm looking at say and Camediama what say na omo try say sponsors say back on board and no the government will be to keep this player at least for this competition
they can't
you said the bet that you have then because last thing you was about the best player Zach it becomes a problem you call now say Ghanaian teams to call now you could be about
this is who a leader for you to write a letter and say my resigning you should have a broader consultation to arrive at that decision knowing say decision I may take care of but I won't say we are with my letter my resigning and Obin Makasa may general home people don't take you serious I say you are not firm as a leader in your decision making. The Fuzi should in the future now or making sure that side way no and see say here in Kofona Bina
this of a bonabaso rather simple in Vocasaya what in the interest of protocol
no but I say why if just in incubate me
only conviction
so I think say Fuzi next time no before we go say my chocolate how do I not can't say different? But sit paper, write, proofread. Letter there was no mistake in it.
It was well proofread.
Yes. To read it and read it and read it and sign a release, you know. I said, what died in we so it's I think it's going forward no. Remember some mistake coincidence.
Oh, a mistake. You rather disagree with this.
No, but
I mean, something going to for that.
Oh, two for but
our dear class and go for Timmy Jai. No be a con baby, banner con in them, Bemana con in them, Nampen phobia, but most okay. In Benny for two for no, rather, I have about body. I answer our giant. I am for 4 months only our three. Enko o de
o abotra
WWE die so very delicate area. But that's all back kwa na enko. Enko kra.
o da bi e be bra ya be na la ko abotra
Mesrew.
ha unya abotra
Ma power cho Zak.
no ka kire bi anka
Zak.
kensi
Jai.
te ba mu nche ba te be experience pa wo
O be de enko.
on the you see on that position no one baby agbosi jira no for at a point how supporters now to even start discussion say that baby say is a better goalkeeper than even Asare echo baby and Asare drew as a goalkeeper sorry Agbesi what be drew as a goalkeeper and maybe on am and we see officer in come number 1 pound work up in Mr. Nkama Jimmy Dio but we are scientists Abia ko yan mo so anka when you that favor na and the woo ya no eti I understand the situation no but di ba ko football yan fan ka say we me boa wona ya boa because true is that ade ba ko e din pa ya goalkeeper ton nobody should no be under no goalkeeper ton e DC bibia if not enya Ghana Africa nko outside nyina goalkeeper ton e din pa eti bibi a has gina no is for Asare to move and Agbeshi to take over. And yes, sir, if Asare stays, it just they have to lose Agbeshi because maybe also gina no he wants to get more playing time and said may also be the chance to be at the national team. Eti understand maybe about any free bar, but ni now no ejina how they handle Asare whether he's leaving or he's not leaving. But so on they am to a bad day for them to.
No to born mama adakwaja achi ejuma ekoso na yebe kaya Stanley Menzo bae no ena Mr. Otomo call adakwaja achi be inspected baba sports stadium so na no panyin de to Asante Korko board na nim say nim anim ya omon make sure some be complete the container project na di amano na ebe boa no na otu somoko training anopa nye somako training anopa no na jeso o meeting bi ya no ni player betena na kemu ana o meeting bi ya no mi otu ni player ne ba begina edan bi ho na omo ba be didi nkomo no so on pesa because mi otu obi ono abobo ayas anene ne mu aba be duru ha de at least you have a standard and their standardized way of doing things. You nyina aba be kan say so kokotko training grounds ade on here say anopa kotko players near training we are just o nyina tanabas no bi akofie say awia no to mo training na awia ne time so a no nyina asa o machi no masaba sana nkomo na kwakoye but me to on say you betimi awie training session. You realize that it be a 1 or 2 players we are here additional time kakra to get the best out of them. And so a coach I should be able to identify that.
A new state ni.
Guso omo ye. Say me to say esoro no na enyo bi na esisi ho but no na fakese na apai. That is
omo yesoro ni bi.
Omo yesoro no say in inside no
metals no.
Inside so omo ye bi kakra to complete the offices no.
One ye.
Him to a board here.
That is a contractor.
That one there for now there, but it's just a board here, Jumaya. But to more year send they can have that based on the demand of a year.
Tiadi nation no say a movie fabric say papa using sa.
Oh, I was any nice MP. But you need a working office. That's because even if there are meetings, the Kotko coach cannot close from training and come to Adena Hokwada. Say on Obabi any meetings. Obabi share play a Hana training grounds on it me those meetings, you know. At least players until your power will be
Robin Duman or
the Kotko youth team need training. And now you told one thing is clear. The Kotko youth team no man promotion to Division 2. Personally, I don't want them to qualify from Division 2 to Division 1. But at least Division 2 or the answer me to for Division 2 play or yeah, the bebo premier. Obetimi abo. So that stage in set a perfect opportunity for Kotoko say. Usu betimi a local scouting.
Na Kotoko do to do for bada.
Usu betimi a local scouting.
Okay.
O scouting ipa no ndru Kotoko senior team na team do ko youth team which is division 2 no. After a year or 20 coach na anopa. Say senior team ye train anopa and we na be a youth team be here. It want me in case wa ba anopa no. Na be a kofie. No asaba youth team training.
No ba office.
Into a bar office. Yes, no be am to metna ayo on your man. No to form a connect na Scott Kokoye medicals. For the players.
New players.
Old players no. Normally
I am more medicals.
Yo moye but
ahead of the season.
Ahead of the season. But normally mama players ni nyina no mo pamo mo be pamo mo nyina awie. Then your old players never can on my medicals. But I think this is giving a different sign in regards to the number of players that might stay.
Okay.
When we talk some almost all the players.
Okay.
In the say pamono. One say yeah, we a player. The other pre-season, you know.
And a bet
me whether you have a chance staying
or doctor in
yes, Bakwa.
No heard the other.
We know the answer Komano. And we ECG. If I'm not wrong. Yes. And the ama players.
All right. Well, that's it. So bad. Yo, ECG.
Agwesi asem. Jawona manager agwesi sisi ya obeye careful kaka. Minim ni contract mo nsem yi, but me be say me bisa wo. Monitor Zakito so aye CEO for 24 hours.
They don't know no special assistant Royata. And why
oh say me bisa question.
Na that to the body why.
You bisa asema Messi CEO. Etebia obeya.
So or just a lead but for one day that was for one day.
But for I let them for first round
as you.
As a CEO.
Okay.
As the able to for
they say between asema na say can between contractor agbesi sign any contract they register no the na jujo be yuma.
So that is what is in the system. That's what is in the system.
The sign watching the
maybe they have to do another thing.
Onim say asare issue no dice kakra. And say has will release be about one thing to make clarification on say omumbo bobi anesanyo made me hu say club ya yes be that has na hu say omayebi
speculation who be that.
Tomine dey.
Oh say man for so ebo has for bobo ntino mo clubs en beso beto asare no and has release about one thing.
But that's your business. So I'm on day for them for obey. Your business.
Me who be
sometimes you even keep quiet for clubs to keep inquiring.
Yes. On say one thing na me say has who World Cup na sare ko dai na. Say ezo munye sikafim. But dey ba ko ne say anka yenim say goalkeepers dem to mostly ne ko mu nyini no. Na ko mu ye good goalkeepers. But ye part of world na e free no. When you turn your goalkeepers are break. And they no to what bi. African players omuko Europe. Majority of them your mom below 20. When your opportunity dealing with agents or more access to top clubs are your mom chance be your momra and me players and for momra Europe no. Still omo believe say cheating because of Africa. It's one thing is say oh African player now ko boss when you 20 years omo no mo fan 26 27 oh
still yeah
okasa wo 30 omo fan 37 38 oh so to say dem make cannot masse enti ama asare de no me feel say based on his service and even the image how the ama club na the World Cup no sometimes enyo bo we underrated enya asare na oda post ni nko a but hwede na yeni England sa save no ye no yeni Croatia sa save no ye no hwe how our commentators ne describe asare any club na wo free it's anya hwe kwa no the World Cup na ton has team no at the age no wo no mizoto
Keved ne so enya MLS
I say bia mizoto bia koje ni team e bia 20,000 bo magene sa because wanyini
na we mo ni biza
there be e bia bo mo dia to so no because me tell me say there are clubs in the MLS am passare
asare so mfa na buju afọ America ni adwuma
but issue ni say asare ni ntimi nsore preko pese woko esa club kro ne has negotiate na ha so te ase sika club ne pese o mo de ma no but Osha has demands now. No crew woman say Zutu was so.
team yeah.
Omufu say they are go now start record the World Cup no. So the 100,000 crab money.
Hey, how many? This is a goalkeeper of now. Okay, so you look at the converse argument. 1 year, what happens? So also 1 year until on now.
Agbesi die no. Agbesi so the manager or American you.
Sir.
Yes.
Hey,
the manager is American.
Manager criminal ko e.
It before and sana Zutu omo beti ase for Agbesi to stay. Meaning say other clubs are also chasing Agbesi.
In Ghana.
Yes. This has quickly settle Asare issue no. Emma Agbesi no say because Agbesi so person betena next season as a second choice goalkeeper when Asare is there.
But he hasn't
a big issue abema border. That way so mutimi settle. O say me dey ma so strengthen no team no. And no ma Simon J Anel. Sa Sudan national team goalkeeper no.
No mde ba Koko Sudan.
And almost the ba Koko Sudan. Nti ha ko na ha ba. So na me che no. But one thing I say we say na me say ka so more come maintaining them. You need the strength to compete with those clubs. Yeah, can say Salim here can ebia me to Salim Kurana Ketua ebia inu $10,000 and $2,000. The last time I'm who Ghanaian club be Sudan, a Ghanaian player be Sudan, to no could take bear $5,000. So we are Salim Abusuenia. So to na 5,000 bar.
Sweet.
Me nyesho se me amenya ko me akwa be ka che Salim so wonta.